Are we ready? Okay.
Today, we're going to take a most cursed ride on Operation Blue Line featuring the Ninja Turtles. Let's check it out. Since I started collecting, I've been looking for this tape. But are these the Ninja Turtles I've been looking for?
Radical, dude!
What up, tapeworms? Boy, do I have a treat for you guys. I got a rare case where I have both a cursed and a grail tape existing in the same space. And when that happens, some strange things start to go on. So let's take a look at this anomaly.
Oh yeah, let's do a cowabunga!
On my channel, we don't just talk about the movie, but we also take a look at the VHS itself. Operation Blue Line was a 1990 promotional video by Family Home Entertainment, and it was made and given out for free to educate people about the local metro system that was coming out. Something I wish my town had because I'm tired of walking my ass around. As far as special features go, if you stick around to the end of the tape, it has an awesome Ninja Turtle VHS promo.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, waiting for you on video cassette at stores everywhere.
If you're looking to track this tape down, it's not very cheap, but I recommend asking your local tape groups. They might give you a hard time, but eventually someone will come around. There is also a yellow Spanish version of this tape, but I have had trouble tracking it down. If anybody have seen it, let your boy Mikey know in the comments below. If you were to look at the back of this, you wouldn't even know that it had anything to do with the Ninja Turtles, and it just features a picture of a regular Blue Line train. So why is this tape so important? What is it exactly all about? I'm so confused. Why does it have Ninja Turtles in it? But before we tell that tale, let's talk a little bit about the Ninja Turtles themselves.
Leonardo, the katana blade.
My God!
Raphael, the
Don't throw this at home, kids!
and Michelangelo, the nunchakus.
Radical!
By 1990, the Ninja Turtles have solidified themselves into the cultural zeitgeist. The popularity of the Turtles were at a fever pitch, and everybody wanted a piece.
Fans, they've got pins. Chris, how's business? Business is cowabunga, dude!
The 1990 Turtles press tour featured a very familiar look. They look like blown-up versions of the 1988 Playmates figures, which were made famous by the different colored green turtles. This makes the production errors on their costumes that much more comical. At some point, the actors playing Michelangelo and Donatello mixed up their chess pieces, and it's very funny when you notice it. If they didn't look like the Playmates action figures, I probably would have never noticed, but I just can't seem to look away. Even in the small production I was in, my costumes were clearly marked, but I get it, anything can happen. Prior to the release of the videos, a pretty silly press release was put out.
Of the Ninja Turtles starring Raphael and his 3 friends, available at all boys markets in San Juan Banks.
In one instance, the announcer talks about how quiet the Metro Blue Line is, only to be interrupted by it in the next scene. Even through the costume, you can tell that the actor looks very uneasy here. One of my favorite parts is that Raphael can't seem to get his head back in the squad car, and you could tell that's probably pretty uncomfortable. Man, I wish they still hype stuff up like this tape does. I don't think we'll ever see a VHS promotion quite like this. When I talk about a movie like this, I like to put myself in the shoes of my younger self and how I would have felt watching this. So, well, let's check it out. Ah, man, my janky ass set, it looks like my pipe's breaking back there. Fun with pool noodles. Hey, pro tip to all you guys in production, a smart guy only paints the side that the audience is gonna see. As far as special features go, there really isn't any, but we do get to hear the original theme song from James Mandel.
This is the greater Los Angeles area.
an urban megalopolis that is home to over 10 million human beings.
It is also home to a bunch of people pooping in the streets, so I imagine that the sewers here probably aren't at their best. We're not here to discuss the sad epidemic of homelessness. Instead, let's escape just for a little bit. Now watch as our green thespians play out the scenes. The scene opens up with the turtles getting all turned on over what seems to be a nudie rag.
But fortunately, in a secret underground command post,
I think I'm in
But
love.
then it's revealed to just be a pitcher of pizza, something I could super relate to. My delivery drivers know me so well that they even bring Razzle some tasty treats. I saw a lot of reviewers kind of making fun of the turtles' lair. I guess it looks like a cave in this video. But the Ninja Turtles sewer has always been an inspiration for the video alley, and maybe one day I will have the set that I've always dreamed of.
Hey guys, looks like an April alert. Michelangelo, punch her up on the turtle monitor.
This is April calling the turtles. Are you there, turtles?
For a free video, it has a lot of amazing practical effects. These are so awesome. I want this turtle lair. Some of the new shows opened up the concept of the Turtleverse. So seeing that these turtles are in California really isn't that weird. It does make me wonder about the Prime Dimension turtles of the original black and white Mirage comic, because they're so very different. My favorite episodes is when all the different turtle incarnations team up, but I doubt I'll see the Blue Line turtles anytime soon.
Who the shell are you guys? I was about to ask you the same question. Don't get cute.
This is April O'Neil reporting from the RTD Metro Blue Line station at Del Amo and Santa Fe in Long Beach.
Wait a sec, a core memory is unlocked. I think I remember this April O'Neil, but it was through the bars on a TV show I wasn't supposed to watch.
You need it hot. I can tell that about you. Hot and steaming.
But don't worry, Lauren Stewart just played a detective in this movie.
But something is not quite right. For some reason, people seem to be unaware that the RTD Metro Blue Line will soon be open for business.
About the blue line.
It's Gridlock!
Right you are, my dear. And thanks to my blue gauge.
Wait a sec, is that the Gigameter from Ghostbusters 2? Maybe he got that on loan from Elon from the Earth Day special. That's right, Egon has a brother, although I don't know if he's canon or not, but to me he is. And I definitely want to revisit that video again in the future as it's quite old.
Joining us now is Dr. Elon Spengler, brother of renowned Ghostbuster Dr. Egon Spengler and president of Wastebusters. Dr. Spengler, can you tell us why you're here tonight?
Yes, I can, Julie.
Man, seeing that clip always makes me miss Harold Ramis, but let's get on with the video.
Hi, April. How's our favorite news reporter?
Not good, guys. We got trouble. Gridlock is trying to sidetrack the RTD Metro Blue Line.
For me, it's an absolute pleasure to hear the original Ninja Turtles voices again. There's something just magical about that original cast.
Programmed his Gloomsday device to make all public information about the RTD Blue Line just disappear.
Sounds like he's the one who should disappear.
See right there? This is why I love Mikey so much, and he's supposed to be the funny one. And beyond sharing a name, I like that when stuff's going down, he's the first one to step up.
If we don't stop Gridlock, our freeways, streets, and air quality will only get worse.
You know, talking tough about the metro station is totally rad because it has these awesome skateboarders. Although, judging from my audience, I'm not sure that anti-drug message was really taken to heart. I did a deep dive into the metro station archives, only to find out that the tape is missing. Maybe Gridlock did erase all signs of the metro station opening.
July 14, 1990. Some 100,000 people ride the Los Angeles to Long Beach Metro Blue Line during its inaugural weekend, marking the beginning of a new era of rail transit in Southern California.
I wish every city had a metro station, because then you can live somewhere pretty cheap and work somewhere well more high-end and maybe actually better yourself instead of being stuck working in the jobs in your local area.
Man, getting around town can't get any easier than this, you guys. The RTD has bus routes and schedules that make connections easy.
I mean, we don't have much here where I live, and if it wasn't for my art skills, I probably would have really suffered here.
This guy says he has art skills.
I could work at Taco Mayo, but my favorite place in the world closed down.
You think somebody would hire you?
Now that's one of the best arguments for taking the RTD Metro Blue Line I've ever seen.
I'm probably getting way too much out of this. Most people would probably just spend their time ripping on it. But I actually like to think about what I'm watching.
Oh, yeah, you're so learned.
Hey, Michelangelo, aren't you buying a ticket?
Don't have to, dude. I already bought an RTD monthly pass.
Okay, so maybe there's a couple things to rip on here, but I want to be as excited as Mikey is for his RTD monthly pass. I'm always fascinated by everyday things that people have been doing probably their whole life. Like when I discovered you could make coffee with those crazy little pods. Like, I thought it was like wizard magic. This tape is amazingly short, so I mixed in a couple of the news reports on the Metro Blue Line's release.
Here at this high-tech command center that's been dubbed the USS Enterprise.
All right, beam me up, Scotty. Whoa. Whoa.
This room is pretty much my dream setup. I would love to have all those CRT consoles. 90s retro future is one of my favorite subjects.
Radical, dudes!
Townsend Coleman could have easily dialed it in here, but I love his enthusiasm when he's doing Mikey's voice.
We just walked into the world's biggest video game!
Hi, guys. It didn't take you long to get here.
April O'Neil discusses the benefits of the Metro Blue Line. Meanwhile, on the news, they sound less than enthusiastic.
Stations are equipped with closed-circuit television cameras. Cars come with emergency intercoms, all to make sure the gangs don't claim the Blue Line as their turf.
A lot of people use this system for work, so I was kind of sad when I heard that people were having fights on it, and somebody even dropped a big old deuce in it. Maybe you should skip the Chipotle burrito bowl before work.
Turtle power!
While you are thinking on a full stomach, the rest of us are using our heads.
I'm not so sure Cam Clark was using his head when he voiced gun safety with Eddie Eagle.
Stop! Don't touch! I'm Eddie Eagle, and I like you too much to see you get hurt, and that's why I say, if you spot a gun, just walk away!
Excuse me for asking, but how will the RTD Metro Blue Line keep the smog from getting worse?
I wonder if Eastman and Laird could ever predict how crazy out of control Ninja Turtles would get.
This is Southern California Edison's Alamitos Generating Station. Southern California Edison expands.
I could tell as a kid, I definitely would have skipped past all of these parts, just to get more Ninja Turtle action. Soon the Turtles concoct a plan to bring Gridlock to them.
That's why we have to find a way to stop Gridlock.
Yeah, we can hit the streets and start spreading the word about the RTD Metro Blue Line ourselves.
Totally awesome, dudes. Let's boogie. Turtle power!
I know this is a pretty strange viewing, but if I would have got it at the right age, I probably would have watched this tape until it fell apart. It made me wonder why we didn't get a live-action Ninja Turtles series even sooner than we did.
No matter how many people we tell about the RTD Metro Blue Line, Gridlock's Gloomsday device is keeping thousands more from hearing about it.
As a spokesperson for RTD, I'm happy to help introduce the RTD Metro Blue Line, and I'm even happier to know you don't have to be a grown-up to ride it.
It took me a while to figure out who this spokesperson was in this scene. She just kind of appears out of nowhere, and I could only assume was being paid by the hour, and, money was probably limited on this film. But her name is Elitza Wiener, which to me is the coolest name you could ever have. I wish I could be Mikey Wiener. I think that's a name I could really get behind. Anyways, from now on, I'm gonna be Mikey Wiener. You might recognize her as a drowning girl in Summer Fantasy, or as an extra on My Two Dads.
I guess they lost my invitation in the mail. Does it matter? While those repulsive reptiles are waving to the crowd, I'll turn this shindig into a non-event.
As a kid, you relate to the Ninja Turtles, but as an adult, well, I have more in common with Gridlock. Like many of you, I have thousands of followers across all of my social media, and I don't think I've been invited to a party in 3 years. But that's the nature of the Doom Scroll. At least we got the Ninja Turtles, right?
A fight on the blue line. The passenger wearing green has a taser. Soon things get even more violent on the video, which was posted on the Instagram page, People of Metro LA.
Everything has led up to this final battle in what seems to be some of the strangest fight choreography I've ever seen. Did they just do a continuous long take into a close? I didn't expect this level of filmmaking. You can tell that even though this is a low-budget affair, everybody put their hearts into this, and I think it really shows.
I like the sound of this.
You'd like it even less if you were holding it.
What happened? I'd say his Gloomsday device backfired.
The video closes with the University of Southern California Marching Band playing the tape out. I would love to play you the music, but I don't even know what's okay anymore. And just like that, the special's over. I don't think we'll be seeing much of Gridlock in the future, although Nickelodeon owns the rights to all things Ninja Turtles, so maybe we will. The costumes used in this video ended up being used many times over the years.
I feel strange I'm not green. Well, what do you say we grab some pizza, one of those foot-long hot dogs down at the Dome? Cowabunga Jays! Let's get out of here. From Ontario Place, Greg Rist with the shells. For City Pulse. Well, let's get out of here.
That was pretty awesome, but out of all of them, this one was my favorite.
So welcome to the sewer. This is the place to be, the coolest station in the nation, Cowabunga YTV.
These costumes brought a lot of joy until finally retiring in Turtle fans' basements. Well, until next time, my turtleoid tapeworms, I love being a turtle. If you like what I do here, fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
Listen to Leonardo, dudes. There are all kinds of shots. There are hot shots, slap shots, and sure shots. But the most important is an immunization shot. Immunization shots keep you from getting uncool diseases like measles and mumps, so protect yourself. Get your immunization shot now.
For the location nearest you, call the Sentinel Hospital Immunization Hotline at 213-419-8633.
I'll be back!